Yi Kui smirks with a knowing look as he ponders a significant obstacle. Lin Yu checks his phone while Yi Kui, in his demonic form, plots to deepen their connection tomorrow. A student discovers a peer unconscious on the ground as Yi Kui stands nearby, wreathed in purple aura. Yi Kui dismisses the incident as drunkenness, encouraging the others to head inside while he seeks fresh air. Observing the odds of nightmares, Yi Kui identifies Lin Yu as a target with uniquely high potential. A frantic panting sounding, Lin Yu flees down an alley, desperately hoping he has successfully evaded his pursuer. Dark spectral hands suddenly seize Lin Yu, muffling his cries as he struggles to call for help. Manifesting horns and wings, the demonic Yi Kui restrains a blushing Lin Yu, silencing him with a firm grip. A series of beep sounds ring out as the demon whispers incomprehensible words into Lin Yu's ear. A loud, rhythmic beep sounds, jolting Lin Yu awake in his bed as he realizes it was a dream. Lin Yu scrolls through nightmare-related articles sent by his mother, ultimately blaming his stressful dreams on simple exhaustion. During a lecture, Lin Yu rests his head on his desk while a classmate teases him about his drinking. Resting his chin on his hand, Yi Kui listens intently to rumors about a student's mysterious collapse at the KTV. Lin Yu decides to move to a different desk, prompting a curious Yi Kui to ask where he's going. Yi Kui suddenly leans in behind Lin Yu, startling him with a cheerful greeting as shadowy memories resurface. A quick badump sounding, Yi Kui apologizes for the fright while Lin Yu remains flustered by the demon's resemblance. Captivated by Yi Kui's appearance, Lin Yu's heart races as he internally acknowledges how incredibly attractive his classmate is. Lin Yu's eyes widen in horror as he realizes he may have voiced his private thoughts about Yi Kui aloud. Embarrassed and blushing, Lin Yu turns away to hide his face after the awkward slip of the tongue. Yi Kui probes for more information, learning that Lin Yu lives in a studio apartment located within District D. Yi Kui flashes a bright smile, extending an invitation for Lin Yu to join their group for a meal. Despite his inner desire to socialize, a busy Lin Yu regretfully declines the offer due to pending school paperwork. Nearby students gossip about Yi Kui's forwardness and Lin Yu's understated attractiveness as they watch the two interact. A system notification highlights Lin Yu's guarantee. Yi Kui maintains a charming, friendly exterior, masking his supernatural intentions behind a disarming, pink-haired smile. To their mutual surprise, the two discover they share the same elective course, leading Yi Kui to slack off. Yi Kui resolves to feast on Lin Yu's dreams during class since his apartment remains strangely inaccessible. The two boys lean close together to share a private whisper, heightening the tension between them in class. A heavy step sounding, Yi Kui stands atop a rooftop in District D, tracking the scent of Lin Yu's nightmares. Frustration mounts as Yi Kui suddenly finds himself grounded, his demonic wings failing and his magic becoming unusable. Trapped at a distance, Yi Kui realizes that his supernatural abilities are severely limited near this specific location. Focusing his yellow eyes, Yi Kui deduces that the building possesses a unique power to repel dream magic. A visual field of energy reveals how Yi Kui's magic completely dissipates the closer he gets to the structure. Enraged by his sudden helplessness, Yi Kui curses as he struggles to maintain his demonic form against the interference. A sudden, sharp swoosh sounding, the scene shifts to Lin Yu sleeping soundly within his protected apartment. The following day, Yi Kui arrives at the university campus looking visibly gloomy and drained from the night's failure. Yi Kui blames his foul mood on a bad gaming session while secretly ruminating on the building's magic. Spotting Lin Yu in the crowd, Yi Kui confirms his suspicions regarding the location of his target's residence. Yi Kui greets Lin Yu with a radiant smile and sparkling energy, hiding his true intentions behind a friendly facade. Yi Kui questions Lin Yu's early arrival, noting the persistent 100 nightmare probability that surrounds him like a shroud. Yi Kui feigns a mistake with his schedule, claiming it is a happy coincidence they share a morning class. Determined to bypass the apartment's defenses, Yi Kui plans to consume Lin Yu's dreams right there in the classroom. Yi Kui kindly offers to let Lin Yu nap before the lecture starts, but Lin Yu politely declines. Yi Kui decides to use a sleep-inducing ability, though he admits a personal dislike for resorting to such force. A faint pink haze begins to drift through the room as Lin Yu's fatigue is noticed by a peer. Lin Yu whispers to Yi Kui, asking if he has noticed the strange pink smoke filling the classroom air. Yi Kui plays dumb, tilting his head and asking what smoke he's talking about to hide his magic. Yi Kui is internally shocked, realizing that Lin Yu possesses the rare ability to see dream magic as smoke. As the professor starts the lesson, Yi Kui watches in disbelief as Lin Yu remains entirely unaffected by the spell. Yi Kui sits in silence, frustrated by the realization that Lin Yu is naturally immune to his magic's influence. Yi Kui smirks with predatory intent, captivated by Lin Yu and vowing to devour him one day. The pink-haired demon leans close to Lin Yu, hiding a secret as stars twinkle around them. A sudden, soft drip sounding. Lin Yu blushes deeply while tears stream down his confused face. A chorus of frantic sobbing sounding. The group reacts in total shock to Lin Yu's sudden emotional breakdown. A flashback reveals a younger, solitary Lin Yu standing alone in his pajamas, looking profoundly lost. While other children play together, the young boy sits isolated on a bench, a bystander to happiness. A woman gently leads the boy toward the city hospital as a crowd of strangers passes them by. Back in the present, Lin Yu walks alone on campus, resigned to a life of quiet isolation. Surrounded by social groups, Lin Yu reflects on how true connection has always felt completely unattainable for him. Yi Kui approaches the downcast student in the hallway, his presence contrasting with Lin Yu's gloomy demeanor. Their classmates excitedly suggest heading to a karaoke bar, though Lin Yu remains skeptical of the plan. A student praises Yi Kui's incredible singing talent and popularity, leaving the pink-haired boy basking in attention. Watching from the sidelines, Lin Yu feels a pang of envy toward Yi Kui's effortless ability to make friends. Yi Kui surprises his target by inviting him to the gathering, leaving Lin Yu stunned by the sudden inclusion. The other students warmly welcome him, urging the new student to join their group for the night out. Overwhelmed by the rare invitation, Lin Yu shouts his agreement with an intense, fiery determination. His sudden, loud outburst leaves the entire group blinking in startled silence as they process his enthusiastic response. Feeling ecstatic about his first real social invitation, Lin Yu confirms the plans while Yi Kui watches him closely. Yi Kui secretly plots to use the outing as a trap to lure Lin Yu away from his apartment. Yi Kui notices Lin Yu's strange expression, wondering what could be going through his target's mind. A loud, melodic ka sounding, Yi Kui charms the room with a beautiful performance amidst a flurry of roses. Taking a seat, Yi Kui kindly offers to sing a duet if Lin Yu can pick a song. Lin Yu bashfully admits his total lack of musical knowledge while the two sit together in the booth. A classmate jokingly accuses Yi Kui of hogging the new student, wanting a chance to talk to him. The atmosphere shifts as a new song is added to the queue while Lin Yu remains quiet and reserved. Lin Yu checks his phone with a puzzled look, distracted by a notification as the party continues. A quick, sharp chk sounding, Yi Kui opens a can and suggests a toast to celebrate their new classmate. The group notices Lin Yu is only drinking juice, prompting questions about his experience with alcohol. Yi Kui encourages him to try a drink, suggesting they commemorate his first time drinking with the group. The friends raise their cans in a cheerful toast, clinking them together to celebrate the occasion. Lin Yu takes his first sip of the beverage while his classmates watch with supportive, smiling faces. Yi Kui maintains a gentle, encouraging smile as he observes the immediate effects of the drink on Lin Yu. The celebration is cut short as Lin Yu begins to sob uncontrollably, baffling everyone in the room. Yi Kui quickly moves to support the crying boy, looking confused by this sudden and intense emotional shift. A rhythmic, heavy sob sounding, Yi Kui asks what happened as he tries to comfort the distraught student. Lin Yu's face is flushed and wet with tears as he continues to weep into a cloth. Dazed and overwhelmed, Lin Yu leans heavily into Yi Kui, his grip on reality slipping as he cries. Yi Kui calls out to the boy, concerned by the sheer depth of the sorrow he is witnessing. The group watches in stunned silence as Yi Kui holds the swaying, intoxicated, and heartbroken Lin Yu. A mysterious notification suggests that Lin Yu's current state will lead to a dream that is impossible to guess. Chibi Yi Kui wonders about the nature of his target's dreams as Lin Yu mutters incoherently while asleep. Yi Kui reflects on his plan to let Lin Yu pass out elsewhere so he can finally feed. A sharp gasp sounding, Yi Kui is caught off guard as the drunk boy suddenly clings to him. The classmates react with shock as Lin Yu's condition worsens, realizing how quickly the alcohol affected him. A stylized vision shows the demonic Yi Kui embracing a vulnerable Lin Yu, surrounded by smaller, cute versions. Yi Kui stares in disbelief, shocked that a mere few sips were enough to completely incapacitate his target. Yi Kui helps the stumbling boy walk outside, while a friend marvels at Lin Yu's incredibly low tolerance. Yi Kui dismisses the help of his classmate, insisting he can take the fragile Lin Yu home himself. The trio walks through the dark campus as a shadowy energy begins to swirl around the pink-haired demon. Yi Kui internally fumes at the persistent classmate, whose presence prevents him from finally feasting on Lin Yu's nightmares. Diao questions why Lin Yu is still crying, while the intoxicated boy tearfully calls for his mother. Yi Kui looks on with a pensive expression, his mind racing as he processes the scene before him. Inside the studio, Yi Kui observes the spacious interior, noting that while his magic is nullified, he can still enter. Scanning the room, the pink-haired demon's attention is drawn to a specific spot on the wall behind the desk. Yi Kui stares at a yellow talisman on the wall, questioning if the object is designed to repel demons like himself. A sudden, sharp zap sounding, Yi Kui is violently repelled as he attempts to touch the mysterious paper on the wall. Diao asks what he is doing, leading Yi Kui to request that his human friend try removing the paper sticker. A sudden, loud whoa sounding. Diao is shocked by a burst of energy as he tries to touch the talisman. Diao wonders why the sticker is leaking electricity, while Yi Kui realizes the barrier only allows specific people to touch it. Holding the sobbing Lin Yu, Yi Kui confirms with frustration that his supernatural magic is completely unusable within the apartment. Yi Kui stares intensely at his target, ruminating on the unpleasantness of having a potential meal right in front of him. A soft, wet lick sounding, the flushed Lin Yu gazes dizzily at his hand while tears continue to stream down his face. Yi Kui watches the vulnerable display with sharp yellow eyes, his predatory instincts clashing with his current inability to feed. The focus shifts to the detail of Yi Kui's neck and shoulder as the tension between the two boys grows. A rhythmic, wet suck sounding, the heavily intoxicated Lin Yu continues to whimper and suck on his own finger. A sudden, sharp whoosh sounding, Diao announces they should leave, catching Yi Kui in an awkward squatting position. Sweating and flustered, Yi Kui questions his own strange behavior as he realizes how close he was to Lin Yu. Lin Yu is tucked into bed under a heavy cover, his face still red as he sleeps in a tearful daze. Morning light reveals a horrified Lin Yu, who wakes up to the agonizingly clear memory of his drunken emotional breakdown. A dark vision depicts a demonic Yi Kui ensnaring a vulnerable Lin Yu in thick, thorny vines during a nightmare. A heavy, rhythmic ba-dum sounding, the two boys stare at each other in a shared moment of intense, blushing realization. Lin Yu feels trapped as thorns wrap around him in the surreal vision, crying out in soft, desperate protest. The pink-haired boy looks on with an unreadable expression, his features softened by the light of the morning. Sitting up in bed, Lin Yu is overcome with shame as every embarrassing detail of the previous night returns to him. Lin Yu reflects on his failed attempt at socializing, feeling dejected that he lost consciousness and burdened his new classmates. While shopping for milk, Lin Yu thinks about Yi Kui's kindness, unaware of the demon's true and hungry intentions. Yi Kui surprises him at the store, holding a chocolate cone and noting the coincidence of their sudden meeting. Lin Yu apologizes for the trouble, but Yi Kui insists it was his own fault for not making the night fun. Curious about the delicious treat, Lin Yu asks where Yi Kui purchased the sparkling chocolate ice cream cone. Yi Kui watches with a smile as Lin Yu eats, comparing the boy to a child experiencing a treat for the first time. Lin Yu explains that his mother rarely allowed cold food due to a past illness, though he claims to be healthy now. A series of harsh, wet cough sounding, Lin Yu suddenly chokes on the ice cream, leaving Yi Kui in total shock. A sharp slip sounding, the ice cream falls as Yi Kui quickly catches the stumbling Lin Yu in a sudden embrace. A loud, pulsing ba-dum sounding. Time stands still as the two boys find themselves in an unexpectedly intimate position. A nearby witness remarks on the scene as Yi Kui pins Lin Yu to a bench in a bizarrely romantic accident. Images of the night's earlier events flash back, highlighting the vulnerable and tearful state Lin Yu was in. A sudden, quick shake sounding. A flustered Yi Kui tries to clear his head of the confusing thoughts he is having. Lin Yu looks at his companion with a deep blush, finding himself increasingly drawn to the pink-haired boy's charm. With a radiant smile, Yi Kui offers a new ice cream cone, his friendly facade hiding his secret supernatural agenda. A series of enthusiastic nods sounding, Chibi Lin Yu agrees to go see a movie with a hopeful Yi Kui. Inside the theater, Yi Kui plans to use the boring movie and dim lighting to hypnotize Lin Yu into sleeping. Yi Kui focuses his intent, mentally urging Lin Yu to finally fall asleep so he can feast on his dreams. Sitting in the quiet theater, both boys find the film incredibly dull, their boredom shared in the darkness. Despite his plan, Yi Kui finds himself succumbing to fatigue, his eyes drooping as he struggles to stay awake. A sudden, soft lean sounding, Yi Kui's head drops onto Lin Yu's shoulder as the demon accidentally falls asleep first. Lin Yu notices his sleeping friend and decides to return the kindness he has received by letting him rest. A gentle, repetitive rub-rub sounding, Lin Yu softly pats Yi Kui's head, leaving the drowsy demon in a daze. Looking pensive, Yi Kui reflects on the strange turn of events while a pink thought bubble addresses the viewer. The scene shifts to a cosmic background as the characters grapple with the awkwardness of their current situation. Yi Kui decides to pretend to be asleep a bit longer, hoping to avoid a truly weird and embarrassing confrontation. Yi Kui apologizes to Lin Yu for sleeping through the movie, noting his target's unexpected influence. Frustrated by his repeated failure, Yi Kui's mind races as he finds Lin Yu increasingly difficult to trap. A gentle, repetitive rub-rub sounding. The memory of Lin Yu's head pat leaves the demon dazed and confused. Staring intently, Yi Kui admits that the brown-haired boy's actions are frustratingly hard to predict. Lin Yu blushes with intense shame as he recalls his tearful, drunken clinging to his pink-haired classmate. Yi Kui maintains his friendly facade, keeping a protective arm around Lin Yu to deepen their bond. Walking through campus, the pink-haired demon encourages Lin Yu, promising he will soon make many more friends. Yi Kui questions if Lin Yu struggles with communication, prompting a bashful confession from the isolated boy. Lin Yu explains that his past illnesses kept him confined to hospitals, leaving him inexperienced with social interaction. Yi Kui points out their successful conversation, making Lin Yu nod in silent agreement as his confidence grows. A hopeful vision of friendship fills Lin Yu's mind, making him look at the demon with sparkling eyes. The atmosphere turns pensive as Yi Kui looks away, hiding his predatory thoughts from his innocent companion. Excited by the offer of friendship tips, Lin Yu eagerly accepts Yi Kui's advice on how to socialize. Internally, Yi Kui scoffs at the idea of friendship, viewing the relationship as strictly between predator and prey. Leaning in close, Yi Kui begins sharing his dubious secrets for winning people over with a charming smile. Both boys feel a sense of luck as they prepare for the teacher's upcoming group assignments. Determined to succeed, Lin Yu attempts to follow the demon's advice, though he looks somewhat menacing. The teacher announces group assignments, causing a stir among the students as they prepare to collaborate. Yi Kui checks his phone, asking Lin Yu about his group placement with concealed, hungry anticipation. A shared sense of fortune strikes both boys as they realize they have been placed on the same team. Yi Kui leans in, reminding Lin Yu to use his friendship lessons when meeting their new teammates. Arriving at their group's table, the classmates welcome Yi Kui, marveling at the fate of their pairing. Yi Kui introduces the new student, while Lin Yu stands by, visibly nervous about his first group interaction. Attempting to be friendly, Lin Yu introduces himself with an intense, stiff grin that startles his classmates. The group reacts with stunned shock at Lin Yu's aggressive greeting, leaving everyone in a confused silence. Yi Kui reflects on his success, wondering if Lin Yu's extreme tension is a result of his social anxiety. The team begins delegating tasks, with students volunteering for roles like making PowerPoints and organizing data. While Yi Kui offers to conduct interviews, Lin Yu gently pokes his shoulder, eager to participate. A sudden, loud bang sounding, Lin Yu slams the table and intensely demands a role in the interviewing process. The group gossips about Lin Yu's drunken karaoke performance, finding his previous emotional outburst quite cute. Yi Kui defends his friend, explaining Lin Yu's incredibly low alcohol tolerance to their curious, laughing classmates. The two boys walk together, the demon's yellow eyes fixed on his target with unceasing focus. Back at the apartment, a kind woman praises Lin Yu for successfully making a list of new friends. She reminds the boy to eat fruit and keep in touch with his worried mother during the semester. The woman notices Lin Yu's protective talisman, recalling how it has helped improve his health since childhood. Lin Yu explains that the exorcism talisman on the wall is essential and must be kept wherever he lives. Alone on a rooftop, Yi Kui plots his next move to isolate Lin Yu and finally feast on him. On the phone, Yi Kui questions why his hypnosis failed, seeking answers for the human's strange resistance. A pink-haired man in a suit answers, amused that little Kui is struggling with his latest hunt. The older demon explains that a protective talisman or similar item can effectively resist magical influence. Over images of charms, the man details how exorcism talismans neutralize demonic powers within a specific range. Realizing the source of his weakened state, Yi Kui hangs up, focused on the barrier in Lin Yu's home. The demon concludes that separating Lin Yu from his protective amulet is the key to a successful feast. Yi Kui looks on with a confused expression as a bizarre panda-faced reaction bubble appears before him. A stylized vision depicts the demonic Yi Kui embracing the vulnerable Lin Yu in a swirl of purple energy. Under a canopy of sparkling leaves, a voice calls out to the students to ask them questions. Yi Kui puts on a dazzling performance as he holds a clipboard, ready to lead the group interviews. Lin Yu and a female classmate follow their charismatic leader, admiring Yi Kui's effortless social grace. A sudden, sharp swish sounding. The group is startled as a small bear charm falls from a bag. The female student cries out in distress as her precious teddy bear charm is suddenly caught in a hand. Yi Kui asks Lin Yu if his cooking offer still stands, and they agreed to meet tomorrow afternoon. Excited by the invitation, Lin Yu's classmates enthusiastically agree to join him for a home-cooked lunch. A quiet, starry night settles over the city buildings as a sudden, sharp swoosh sounding echoes through the air. While walking home, Lin Yu ponders what menu to prepare for his 4 guests, unsure of their food preferences. Lost in thought about a gift for Lin Yu, Yi Kui is suddenly confronted by a hostile group. A demonic figure and several men block Yi Kui's path, taunting him about their encounter the previous night. A blue-haired man with glowing purple energy threatens Yi Kui, refusing to even acknowledge the pink-haired boy's name. The attacker unleashes a powerful blast of purple magic, mockingly suggesting they might show Yi Kui some mercy. Within moments, the aggressive group is completely incapacitated, lying defeated on the ground before a calm Yi Kui. A distant, high-pitched cry sounding from Lin Yu startles the demon as the scene suddenly turns chaotic. A sudden, powerful whoosh sounding clears the area as the defeated men remain sprawled across the pavement. Yi Kui stands over his unconscious attackers, dismissively calling them trash as he prepares to move on. Hearing a familiar voice, Yi Kui's eyes widen in alarm as he realizes he might have been seen. Yi Kui turns to find Lin Yu standing at the end of the alley, looking on with concern. Lin Yu stares in shock, his face reflecting confusion and worry at the sight of the collapsed men. A heavy, rhythmic huff sounding follows Lin Yu as he leans against Yi Kui, breathless from running so fast. Noticing Lin Yu's exhaustion, Yi Kui gently suggests they take a break to let the boy recover his strength. Lin Yu questions Yi Kui about the unconscious people, wondering how they ended up in such a state. Yi Kui looks away, internally panicking that Lin Yu might have witnessed his supernatural battle with the dream demons. Yi Kui lies to Lin Yu, claiming the men were already passed out and that he has called the police. Relieved that ordinary humans can't see dream magic, Yi Kui is glad his secret identity remains safely hidden. Lin Yu recalls the earlier events while Yi Kui urges him to leave the unsafe area immediately. Frustrated by his own carelessness, Yi Kui reflects on the low-level mistake of nearly being caught by a human. Lin Yu calls out to Yi Kui, his voice echoing through the quiet street as he tries to keep up. A series of tired pant sounding fills the air as an exhausted Lin Yu clings to Yi Kui for support. Feeling weak and hypoglycemic, Lin Yu is comforted by Yi Kui, who promises to take things slow and rest. The 2 boys walk together toward the glowing city skyline, the evening light casting long shadows behind them. Lin Yu is captivated by the beautiful view, unaware that Yi Kui finds the scenery dull after many nights. Lin Yu asks Yi Kui to stand still, causing the pink-haired boy to blink in quiet, curious confusion. With a deep blush, Lin Yu bashfully confesses his desire to take a commemorative picture with his new friend. Lin Yu admits his inexperience with selfies, while Yi Kui kindly reassures him that taking one together is fine. Yi Kui invites Lin Yu closer, causing the brown-haired boy to look up with a radiant, happy expression. The 2 boys pose for a sparkling selfie together, their shared moment framed against the shimmering city lights. A rhythmic, soft tap sounding alerts Lin Yu to a figure watching them from the top of a nearby building. High above, a long-haired demon with dark horns and wings watches the pair with a sharp, knowing smile. Lin Yu presents an impressive spread of home-cooked dishes, each one sparkling with delicious and appetizing detail. The classmates are amazed by the feast, their eyes wide as they prepare to dig into the meal. The group gathers around the table, praising Lin Yu's incredible culinary skills as they enjoy the delicious food. Lin Yu eagerly asks for Yi Kui's opinion, receiving a warm confirmation that the meal is truly delicious. Flattered by the praise, Lin Yu blushes as his classmate remarks on what a good child he must be. Yi Kui looks thoughtful, his mind drifting as he wonders about the true nature of the tasty meal. The female student asks Yi Kui about his family, noting that he rarely speaks about his personal life. Yi Kui reveals that his parents work overseas, leaving the group shocked by his seemingly lonely home life. While the others assume he is wealthy, Yi Kui insists his family is just average, hiding his demonic origins. Lin Yu expresses his deep gratitude, feeling that he hasn't been able to thank Yi Kui properly for everything. Lin Yu looks troubled by his perceived debt, while Yi Kui watches him with a calm, unreadable expression. Yi Kui gently suggests that Lin Yu can simply return the favor later, easing the brown-haired boy's worries. Yi Kui smiles kindly at Lin Yu, maintaining his friendly facade as they continue their shared meal together. Lin Yu reflects on his growing feelings, wanting to give his most precious bear charm to his favorite person. Lost in a happy daze, Lin Yu gazes at the memory of his friend, his heart full of warmth. Joel presents a box of adorable clay figures, earning enthusiastic praise from his impressed classmates for his incredible talent. Sitting in his room, Joel invites Mara Yi to pick his favorite character from the collection of colorful sculpting clay. Watching a sweet drama together, Mara chooses a blue rabbit figure that matches Joel's profile picture, accepting it as a gift. Joel looks on with a soft, warm smile, clearly happy that his new friend appreciates the handmade token of their bond. As the sentimental TV drama brings their classmates to tears, Joel and Mara share a quiet, meaningful moment over the gift. Mara checks the television program guide, discovering that the show they were watching is titled My Delicious Dream Boy. Alone on a rooftop at night, the pink-haired demon reflects on the evening while clutching the blue clay rabbit Joel made. A long-haired demon with dark wings interrupts the quiet, mockingly asking why Mara hasn't consumed his human meal yet. Ignoring the taunts, Mara listens as the intruder mentions rumors of a powerful dream demon dominating the local human region. A sudden, powerful whoosh sounding erupts as Mara unleashes purple energy, coldly asking the intruder if he is tired of living. Terrified by Mara's overwhelming aura, the long-haired demon immediately cowers and pleads for his life, desperate for mercy. Mara demands the truth, causing the intruder to reveal a sinister, blue-eyed grin as he prepares to explain his arrival. On social media, Joel posts a bright group selfie featuring Mara and their classmates, celebrating their new and blossoming friendship. Mara reminds himself that humans are just food, leaping from the building with a sudden, light hop sounding to start his hunt. Back at home, Joel focuses intently on crafting a tiny, pink-haired clay figure that looks exactly like his best friend. Joel's relative encourages him to sell his creations, but he insists on simply enjoying his university life with his friends. The woman is touched by Joel's happiness, asking to meet the new friends who have brought such light into his life. Gazing at the miniature Mara Yi on his desk, Joel whispers his friend's name with a look of pure, heartfelt affection. At school, a male student complains about cleaning campus leaves, while his blonde classmate tells him to just keep working. A series of soft, rhythmic swoosh sounding follows Joel as he sweeps, wearing a black mask decorated with a small blue rabbit. Feeling happy and refreshed, Joel reflects on how much he enjoys participating in his very first group activity at school. Mara explains that campus cleaning is a freshman tradition, while their classmate continues to grumble about being bullied by the school. A handsome blonde man approaches the group, asking for Mara's social media, while Joel watches with a look of quiet envy. The group gossips about Mara's legendary popularity and how he has rejected every girl who asked him out since orientation. Joel pulls down his mask with a sudden relieved pew sounding, feeling grateful for the comfortable atmosphere among his peers. Nearby girls are captivated by Joel's appearance, blushing as they debate whether the brown-haired boy is more handsome or cute. The blonde stranger stares intensely at Joel, causing the boy to look back with a confused and curious expression.
Joel is stunned when the upperclassman asks for his contact info, finding it hard to believe someone would want to connect.
The blonde man smiles broadly, radiating a charming and friendly energy that seems to win over everyone in the vicinity. Leaning in close, the stranger examines Joel with a calculating gaze, his friendly facade hiding a more intense and mysterious interest.
Joel realizes the blue rabbit on his mask is a hit, assuming that everyone's attention is due to the cute accessory.
A sudden, sharp tat-tat sounding of footsteps echoes as the blonde man leaves, while Mara watches him with deep suspicion. The group reacts with wide-eyed shock as Joel innocently wonders if the upperclassman was actually asking him out on a date. Mara and the others quickly intervene, patting Joel's shoulder and warning him to be more selective about the people he befriends. Mara reveals that the upperclassman is a known troublemaker he calls scum, expressing his disbelief that the man is targeting Joel. Looking Joel in the eye, Mara sternly suggests that he avoid the man entirely, and Joel trustingly agrees to listen. Mara reaches out to adjust Joel's mask, their close proximity creating a tense, quiet moment between the two boys. A sudden, heavy cough sounding interrupts the silence as Joel blames the campus dust for his sudden fit of irritation. In a flashback to childhood, a young Joel introduces himself to his class, already plagued by a frequent, sickly cough. Despite his desire to stay in school, Joel's health fails him again as a series of wet, painful coughs fill the room. The scene turns to chaos as young Joel collapses, coughing up blood while his terrified classmates scream for the teacher. Confined to a hospital bed, Joel's condition remains fragile, leaving the doctors to sigh over his inability to last a week. Advised to stay home and rest, a tearful young Joel lies in his hospital bed, grieving the normal life he cannot have. Years later, the university buzzes with a noisy, energetic atmosphere as the annual sports festival begins on the large field. Joel arrives in a warm jacket and a "let's go" headband, prompting his classmates to ask if he's feeling too hot. Joel explains his intolerance to cold, preferring to overdress to protect his health while the group clings for the ongoing games. Though Mara offers to leave early, Joel insists on staying, determined to fully experience his first ever school sports festival. Mara watches Joel's excitement with a thoughtful gaze, his eyes fixed on the boy who finds joy in such simple activities. As the crowd cheers, Mara finds the human festival boring and weird, unable to understand the source of their intense hype. A sudden, quick tat-tat sounding of footsteps follows Joel as he walks away, leaving a contemplative Mara to wonder about humans. Joel tells Mara he wanted to keep him company so he wouldn't be bored on his own. Mara listens quietly, his expression unreadable as he looks toward the brown-haired boy. Joel lets out a sudden cough sounding, prompting Mara to worry about his health despite his many layers. A sudden splash sounding drenches the pair, causing Mara to protectively pull Joel into his arms. Mara forces a polite smile at the apologetic stranger, while secretly fuming at the man's carelessness. A loud achoo sounding erupts as Joel sneezes, both boys realizing their clothes are completely soaked. Back at the dorm, Mara points out that Joel has his shirt on wrong while revealing his own back tattoo. A soft graze sounding startles Joel, causing him to flinch and blush as Mariah's hand touches his neck. A sudden shriek sounding precedes a clumsy tumble, leaving the two boys tangled together on the bed. Joel lies pinned beneath Mara, blushing intensely as his friend gazes down at him with a serious expression. The air turns heavy with tension as Mara hovers over Joel, their close proximity causing Joel's heart to race. A rhythmic ba-thump sounding fills the room as the boys share a quiet, charged moment on the mattress. Lost in the moment, Joel's face burns with heat as the steady ba-thump sounding of his heart continues. A sudden, loud wham sounding interrupts them as a classmate bursts into the room, catching them in a compromising pose. The intruder watches in stunned silence, leaving Mara and Joel to scramble apart in their shared dorm room. Sitting alone, Joel touches his face, his heart still letting out a soft ba-thump sounding from the close encounter. Mara looks away while sipping a drink, his blushing face suggesting he was more affected than he lets on. Mara shows off the purple tattoo on his back, earning playful jeers from his classmates about his cocky attitude. A sudden slip sounding occurs as Joel drops his medicine, prompting Mara to ask about his health. Joel explains the pills are daily supplements to maintain his health as directed by his doctor. Mara observes Joel closely, noting that the boy's current health seems normal enough for a demon to feed. Mara spots the protective charm in Joel's pocket, realizing it might be his chance to feed on Joel's dreams. Noticing the charm is tucked away, Mara contemplates taking advantage of the situation to begin his hunt. Joel brightly expresses his desire to return to the sports festival and cheer on his friends with enthusiasm. A series of loud, "Let's go and get it" sounding shouts follow as Joel and a classmate cheer. Feeling parched, Joel looks disappointed as he realizes his water bottle is empty and he is still thirsty. Mara steps in to help, offering Joel a drink from his own cup with a calm, friendly smile. Joel thanks Mara while blushing, his heart echoing a soft ba-thump sounding as he accepts the beverage. Mara looks away with a blush, realizing they are sharing a straw and wondering why he feels so flustered. The scene shifts to the bustling exterior of Cafe Eden, where students gather during their free time. After finishing his schoolwork, Joel heads off toward class while wondering how to spend his remaining free hours. The blonde upperclassman suddenly appears, startling Joel as he mentions the boy had blocked him on social media. Joel backs away in discomfort as the persistent man insists on following each other despite the previous rejection. With a bright, calculated smile, the stranger holds up his phone, trying to pressure Joel into a connection. Watching from the side, a blonde girl looks on with intense suspicion, sensing the upperclassman's ulterior motives. The girl quickly intervenes, calling out Joel's name and pretending they had plans to rescue him from the situation. She winks at Joel, urging him to hurry so they won't be late for their fictional reservation. The upperclassman watches them with a knowing look, while the girl determines to get Joel away from him. The girl firmly rejects the man's presence, stating they aren't interested in going anywhere with a stranger. She immediately calls Mara for backup, telling him they are at the cafe and need him to arrive quickly. On the other end of the line, Mara heads toward the cafe, urged by the girl's frantic request. The girl informs Joel that Mara is coming, suggesting they wait inside the cafe for their friend's arrival. A sudden whoosh sounding erupts as the blonde man's aura shifts, coldly telling the girl to stop interfering. A sudden fwick sounding follows as the girl cowers behind Joel, terrified by the upperclassman's sudden dark change. The man ignores the girl's fear and invites Joel to let him treat him to something inside. Joel pulls back with a sudden whoosh sounding as the stranger reaches for him, feeling increasingly uneasy. A sudden press sounding signals Mara's arrival as he firmly grips the upperclassman's shoulder and calls him rude. Mara glares with glowing eyes, reminding the man that he was told to stay away from his friend. Dark, swirling energy manifests as Mara and the blonde man face off in a tense, silent confrontation. The blonde upperclassman remains unfazed, touching Mara's hand with a smirk, while Mara watches him with pure loathing. Mara reaches out to lift Joel's chin, their close proximity and intense eye contact creating a charged, quiet moment. A sudden, quick tat-tat sounding of footsteps follows as Mara protectively pulls Joel away from the persistent stranger. Turning his back on the blonde man, Mara defiantly raises a censored middle finger to show his utter disdain. Joel looks away with a pensive expression, unable to stop thinking about how close their faces were earlier. Walking together on campus, the girl thanks Mara for arriving so quickly after her frantic call for help. The blonde girl brightly suggests they head to a karaoke room to take advantage of the cheap afternoon deals.
Inside the pink-themed room, the girl teases Mara about matching the decor, while Joel is told to rest. Mara suggests that Joel put his bag down and relax, and the brown-haired boy obediently complies with a nod. Mara lets out a soft sigh, expressing his disappointment that he won't get to hear Joel sing today. Joel takes the microphone, singing a simple lullaby that has his friends giggling at how incredibly cute he is. A chorus of enthusiastic clap sounding fills the pink room as the group cheers for Joel's short, sweet performance. Mara compliments Joel's singing and suggests a duet for the future, leaving the boy feeling touched and happy. The two boys share a quiet look of mutual understanding as they prepare for the next round of music. Mara asks if Joel is ready, and the boy blushes while softly confirming his focus for the next song. Mara takes the stage, radiating a professional and cool energy that immediately captures everyone's attention in the room. With an intense and focused expression, Mara begins to sing, while Joel watches him from the couch, completely mesmerized. As romantic lyrics flash on the screen, Joel finds himself thinking that Mara looks even cooler while performing. The emotional performance continues, and Joel admits to himself that he has chosen to believe in this beautiful moment. Mara looks affectionately toward Joel while singing romantic lyrics about falling in love, heightening the tension between them. Joel's gaze is fixed on Mara, his face reflecting a mixture of deep awe and growing, unspoken feelings. Mara continues his soulful performance, filling the vibrant pink room with a captivating energy that leaves everyone speechless. The girls react with sudden, surprised-sounding gasps of praise, while Joel remains stunned by Mara's undeniable vocal talent. Mara leans in toward Joel after his song, his hand reaching out as he prepares to touch the boy's face. Mara points out an eyelash on Joel's cheek, his gentle touch causing the brown-haired boy to blush a deep red. The air turns heavy with tension as Mara cradles Joel's face, their faces drawing closer in a private moment. Mara pulls Joel into a sudden, firm embrace, closing his eyes as a mysterious, soft light surrounds the two boys. Demon horns sprout from Mara's head as his true nature emerges, holding the hypnotized Joel in a predatory grip. Mara admits the process was difficult as he holds the unconscious Joel, who has finally fallen into a deep sleep. Mara observes that the protective charm was blocking his hypnosis, but now he can finally feed on Joel's nightmares. A mental chart reveals Joel's unique dreaming statistics, highlighting a rare and consistent ratio that fascinates the demon. Mara notes that Joel's high nightmare frequency makes him a delicious and rare prize for any dream demon. Holding Joel close, Mara is invigorated by the delicious aroma of the boy's mind as the dream begins. The demon licks his lips in anticipation, eager to taste the intense flavor of the nightmare Joel is experiencing. Swirling purple energies surrounds the pair as Mara prepares to feed on the boy he holds so tightly. Mara whispers Joel's name, his voice filled with a complex mixture of predatory hunger and a strange, newfound softness. Gazing at Joel's peaceful, sleeping face, Mara can't help but acknowledge that the boy is an absolute treasure. Mara continues to stroke Joel's face, his demon features softening as he loses himself in the boy's quiet beauty. The distance between them disappears as Mara leans in close, his focus entirely on the sleeping boy in his lap.
A sudden, loud snore and pew sounding from the girls startles the demon, breaking the heavy romantic tension. Fearing Joel might wake up, Mara decides to use his hypnosis once more to keep the boy deeply asleep. Mara notices the beauty mark near Joel's mouth, finding the detail charming as he studies the boy's features up close. He concludes that Joel's looks are far above average, his gaze lingering with intense interest on the sleeping boy. A sudden flashback of a crying Joel flickers through Mara's mind, hinting at a deeper connection between the two. Joel lets out a soft sounding as a sudden yank pulls him even closer to Mara's chest. Mara leans in and delivers a soft sounding kiss, his heart racing as he finally gives in to impulse. A sudden, sharp realization hits Mara, causing him to react with wide-eyed shock at his own unexpected romantic actions. A sudden, firm clench sounding occurs as Joel grabs Mara's shirt, making it impossible for the flustered demon to move. A sudden, loud ring sounding of alarms fills the room, waking the girls with a startled sounding. The blonde girl wakes up and lets out an incredulous shout, catching Mara and Joel in their compromising position. Mara forces a casual smile, pretending he is simply stuck because Joel fell asleep in such a weird position.